today. Turn the light on, right? I seem very dark. Thanks, camera. Thanks, auto lighting, adjusting camera. You're real bad at it. Sorry to tell you. You do a terrible job. Sorry, I'm a little frazzled because about 2 seconds before the time I was supposed to start transition over to actually me being here and not just the starting soon screen, Reggie decided to try and jump up onto my computer desk, which I'm trying to avoid letting him do while I'm streaming. He's usually pretty good, but he also sometimes tries to eat cables, and he sometimes kind of blocks the bottom of one or both of my screens, depending on which one he's lying down in front of. So I'm trying to avoid that. And it also makes it really hard to get him on video. I can't get the camera on him very well if he's lying on the desk right in front of me. Very rude. Terrible stream cat. Anyway, here we are. We're back in Assassin's Creed. Maybe we'll actually finish Essexe today. I don't know. We'll see how we go. We are currently not having any dropped frames, which is great. Love that. Very happy. And we are streaming at 6,000 kilobits this time. I'm pretty sure. It's green at 6,100, so I'm pretty sure, yes, we are at 6,000 kilobits. 6,000 bits. I don't... Reggie, no! No! He's on my desk again. Ugh. Anyway, when I was fiddling around with some settings the other day, it turns out when I thought I changed my settings back to 6,000 kilobits and then we streamed and it was all working fine and I was very happy about that. Turns out I only changed it back to 600 instead of 6,000. So we were just a little bit off. So the VODs for... what was it? It was The Witcher Part 2, I think. I think it was only Part 2. The Witcher Part 2 and Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 look terrible. I'm honestly not that concerned about The Witcher, but I'm really upset about the Sherlock Holmes one. Anyway, they look terrible. If you want to watch them, then you're just gonna have to deal with it, because there's not much I can do about it now. But yeah, here we are, Assassin's Creed. Maybe we'll finish Essexe, I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but as I said, we are currently not dropping any frames, so that's good. I think the actual reason, I think I worked it out afterwards, the reason it was having troubles was, I believe, because the PlayStation was downloading the Cyberpunk update. I have the wrong camera on as well, don't I? I want this one. Yeah, the PlayStation was downloading the Cyberpunk update, so I think that was stealing all of my internet traffic. Again, I don't know technical things. Bandwidth, that's a thing. It was taking all the bandwidth. And so I didn't have anything left for stream, which is why my internet speeds were super duper slow. But anyway. That's downloaded now. We just downloaded an update for Assassin's Creed. So, ooh. If you are at low health and have no rations. Anyway, update, I'm assuming it's to do with the new DLC, which I don't think has come out yet. But there was, when I opened the game, there was like a little clip of the DLC that started, and we have a bunch of new skills, so I'm just checking out like the main parts of the new skills. I know this one isn't new, but I haven't looked at it in a while. Nor hit interruptions while performing successive regular melee attacks. Well, that seems good. I should do that. Anyway, we have heal on kill, which would be good, except you literally have to have no rations for it to work, which makes me a little bit sad. Single hand defense when at full health with your offhand free. Sorry, a shadow just seemed to pass behind me. Thought Reginald was jumping past the back of my head or something ridiculous. But no, must have just been him blocking some light. Anyway, when at full health with your offhand free, the first successful enemy attack deals no damage to you and knocks them back. Yeah, I'm not gonna have any hands free, I don't think. Not on a regular basis. Alright, what's up here? With your offhand free, again, hitting an enemy immediately after a successful parry deals critical damage. Within seconds of an ability ending with your offhand free, use another ability from the opposite ability wheel. Will not cost any adrenaline. Again, cool, but all of these require you to have your offhand free. I don't know if that's something that's going to be relevant in the DLC, but all of these require you to have a hand free. Coming at an R1 alternate shot with any kind of bow will award you some adrenaline. Okay. And you're immune to all damage while performing a roll. Oh my. That seems pretty good. I want to get this heal one. Not that one, this one. Because as much as it would be more useful if I could do it when I had rations, if you have no rations, then you're really gonna need it. And then sure, we'll get damage immunity while rolling. That seems helpful. And then what was the other one I just said I should probably get at some point? This one. Let's work towards this one. Do that. Ooh, extra health. I love extra health. Excellent. Okay. Now. Where were we? We have to go speak to Rollo. Is it better to fast travel somewhere? Probably... Is this a bad area? I feel like this place is dangerous. Can't remember exactly, but I feel like coming here I'm gonna get attacked. If anybody sees me. Not right here, so that's good. Alright, I think we're fine. Okay, now, to remember how to play this game. What are controls? With Sherlock Holmes. Sprinting is right trigger. And every time I'm playing Sherlock Holmes, I keep trying to press in my left stick to sprint, because that's what it is in Assassin's Creed. And just now I went to sprint and I pressed right trigger. I did the opposite. Oh, we still need the music on for this one, don't we? I keep forgetting which things have done which thing. Because I was so scared of DMCA stuff when I started streaming that I turned the music off in the game. I could just turn the game music back on because I'm less concerned about it now. I had one copyright issue on YouTube, but it's just the one that's like, hey, you're not actually in trouble, you just can't monetize this. It's like, I have one subscriber on YouTube, I can't monetize anything. What does it matter? So then I was like, okay, I'm less concerned about this now. It's that thing, like once it happens, it doesn't worry you anymore. So I'm not as concerned about DMCA stuff.
That sound, almost human, but gods.
That sounds concerning. I'll probably come back there
Essexe
off
is so
stream.
close to freedom. I hope I'm not too late.
So yes, I am playing the Spotify music while playing Assassin's Creed, but other games I'm just playing the in-game music. And I've gotten used to pausing the music when I start actually stream, because I always play the Spotify music
Alfred's men have found you!
during the starting soon
Found
screen.
us how? Were we betrayed?
Gerhild, you protect Essexe. If she's taken, all is lost for Birsten.
Uh-oh.
They will skewer us like suckling pigs.
Saxons! We have your whore, queen! Come take her!
Gerhild, you fetid blood blister. Was it you?
Oh.
I picked the wrong
Damn you!
rat in the previous one. Mole.
Release the woman, Danes!
There was one previously where I had to pick the
Let
mole.
some of you live!
And it was not confident in myself. I think maybe I chose wrong. I don't know how much difference it will really be. Maybe it would have been the other one no matter what I picked. Or maybe none of this would happen if I did it correctly. I don't think that's accurate. In some games, sure. But in this game, I don't think that it would have skipped this whole sequence just because I picked the wrong mole. I would love if it did. That would be great. I love when games do that. But again, I just don't think this game would have done it. Well, all of that was shit. I just picked that guy up. Goliath comes in and smacks him. And then I missed. That is a brutal death. Oh my goodness.
I've got this!
Man, there's so many. Keep coming. We're on fire. Ow! It would be real nice if I had that extra fighter. But he's just having a nap on the ground, you know. You know how it is. Just having a little rest. I tried to wake him up, but he just fell back asleep. Oh my goodness. Now there's so freaking many. Holy crap. Ow! No! Rude. Luckily it seems to be that I only need to kill a certain amount. Ooh, I don't like the skirmishes.
Back! This one's
They're so fast. Except that one, he got real slow there for a sec. Real nice and slow. Ooh, stabbed right through me. That was a little bit of overkill. I do not have any more adrenaline.
You're going down! Oh, God!
Join the Cowgirl!
And I hate pikemen as well. Pikemen are also a nuisance. But in a different way, you know? Ooh, he goes with a double. Good thing he got distracted there for a second. It was very helpful for me. Okay. I think we got them all. My little bar of killing them has gone away, so that seems to be all of them. Hello, Estrid.
Eivor! Estrid!
Gods! Gerhild the traitor? I should have listened to my gut. I always hated the way she carried herself, glared at me.
Yeah, it might be my bad. Probably should have just killed her earlier as the traitor.
This is my fault, Estrid.
But I guess we got that wrong.
Mine alone.
Stop chiding yourself, Rollo. You could not have known it would come to this.
Can you move? I can pull the arrow from you, but I fear what pain it will cause.
I can stand if I can lean upon you, Rollo.
If we stay here, we die. Come, sweet bird. I'll take you to the ship and we'll tend your wounds. You will see Frankia yet.
When winter is past, summer will come and wind you in a flowered skirt. For you are beauty, and shall not wither. Take care of her, Rollo Stoutheart. And if you find yourself on England's shores again, I will welcome you in my hall.
Yeah, we saved kind of.
Estrid's wound was grave. She'll live long enough to see the shores of Francia. If only that. Birsten got his end of the bargain, and Estrid is to Francia. I shall return to Randvi.
Ooh, that's it. Yay, we finally did it. It only took 3 streams, 4 streams. Took a lot of streams. We finally got there. Okay, let's head back home then. What else are we gonna do now? I was thinking about doing some of the Asgard stuff, but I was gonna do that as a, oh, we've only got like half a stream left, let's finish that off, do something that doesn't require a time frame or whatever. But I don't know, I've only been live for 17 minutes now, and we finished a region, so I reckon we could finish a whole nother region today. I reckon we'd have the time. Well, we definitely have the time. I don't know if I'll have the energy. We'll have to see how that goes. Oh, do I have enough stuff to build any more buildings here? I have no idea what my resources are currently like. A fowl farm, a grain farm, Maida's house, a cattle farm, Carrie's house. Let's build, if we can, let's go see if we can build Maida's house. See how that goes, because we're very close to leveling up the settlement. I believe we only need one more thing to be able to level it up, so if we can do that. Oh yeah, we can. Ooh, this increases my assassination damage too. That's awesome. Yes! Level 5! Hell yeah! New opportunities. What are these new opportunities, I wonder? Let's have a look-see.
Show me what lies ahead.
So, these are the two we were just looking at. That's Carrie's house and the cattle farm. We also appear to be out of one of the resources we need. I won't actually be able to build anything, but I wouldn't mind taking a look at what we can build. If there's anything actually new to build. A bakery? I don't know if we had that before. Sounds moderately familiar. Alright, what else is there? What else? What else? What else? That's just another house. Or was that the fowl farm? That is the fowl farm. How foul. The guest house. Seems to be everything, unless there's something in a different sort of area that I'm not seeing. Oh well. That seems like it for now. That's fine. Ooh, what's this? I haven't placed anything here. We gotta fill in all of the decoration spots for the trophy. Unfortunately, they're difficult to find. So if you happen to see any of those little dragon head things, these... Oh wow, I just put a well very close to a well. Oh well. Oh well. Too well, even. Oh yeah. If you see any of those little dragon head statues sitting around anywhere. What is this one? Not sure what that quest is. Let me know, because I gotta put a decoration there.
There was so much we were meant to do.
Cove. Oh, okay, that's just gonna activate walking close to you. Okay.
Eivor, it's Sven. He passed
Aw.
while I was away.
Tovi, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
That's
No
sad.
one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper. And when I went to collect him, he was in his bed, sleeping, I thought. But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty, not like in our stories.
Listen silently.
When we tell stories, the old and wise, they have this calm about them. They know when their end has come and they're ready. Sven wasn't ready, and I wasn't ready either. He was supposed to teach me things. I'm still learning. Everyone looks at me like I will simply carry on his work, as if nothing happened. Because they don't know. They don't know I'm not ready.
Life may ask more of us than we are prepared to give. But all we can do is our best. I was not prepared to lose my parents. But in a flash, they were taken from me. I pressed on, determined to live.
That must have been punishing. But you are so strong and so determined.
Someone else might have done better than me, or worse. This was the fate woven for me, so I live it. I know Sven believed in you, in your craft. So do you believe in him? Do you trust him?
He was the most skilled artist I have ever known.
And he chose you. You may step up or step down, whatever you decide. But know that he had faith in you.
Thank you, Eivor. I need to get home.
Be strong, Tovi. And know that you're valued. You have taught Tovi well. Through her you live on.
Cool. Alright. Let's go talk to Ranvi. Oh my goodness. Wrong buttons all over the place. My goodness. Alright. Where are we heading to next? Kitty cat! I saw something moving and I nearly just took out my arrow to shoot it. That would have been a bad idea. Alright. It looks like I have a letter. Let's see what this is. Ooh, Bishop Diola. That sounds exciting. Let me just hide my camera for a second. Note from the Ealdorman of Shropshire. Eivor, things have settled in Shropshire. I can scarce believe all the warring and grief we went through. Should you find yourself back in the Shire, please come for a visit. Your friend, Bishop Diolaf. Well, thank you, Bishop Diolaf. I appreciate you. That was a very lovely letter. You can really stop wearing your cloak, you know. Sometimes she doesn't put her cloak on when she should, and other times she just leaves it on. I don't know, just 'cause she feels like it, I guess.
Eivor. In Essexe, I played a matchmaker and a heartbreaker. An easy way to forge an alliance. But let us stick to war and diplomacy.
Understood. Thank you, Eivor.
Essexe! Pledge complete! Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I can get Reggie on camera here. He's up in his tower, so I should be able to. I just need a sec to get it lined up. Apologies, but it'll be worth it for the cute little baby. Reggie came. Oh, there it is. I was looking on the wrong screen. No wonder I couldn't see it. Okay, and then we want oops. That one. Couldn't figure. Just gotta zoom in a little bit. Or a lot of bit. One of the two. You gonna stay still there, camera? Just like turning on its own. Okay, I think that should be good. It's a little Reggie boy. Well, it's not quite centered. There's also the light coming through the window always screws up the Reggie cam a little bit. Anyway, Randvi, where are we going next? I don't want to talk about
the Alliance
us.
map.
I'm ignoring that fact. Stay away from that. Okay, so I got Sussex at 160. Lincolnshire at 160. Nottinghamshire at 250. Or Jorvik at 190. Oh, and we've also got Vinland. Maybe we should do Vinland. That would be fun. Lincolnshire, I know I have a quest that I kind of wanted to try to complete by going to Lincolnshire. I don't know if it'll work. But one of the mysteries had a little girl whose dad went to Lincolnshire looking for a job. And I know there's a way you can solve it by just being kind of rude to her. Kind of rude. In a way rude, but it ends happy. So you can just do that. But I wanted to see if there was a way that you can do it by going and finding her dad. So I've got that. It would seem like a good idea to go to Sussex because then these three are all sort of clumped together. But I think we're going to do Vinland.
What can you
Let's do
tell me of
Vinland.
Vinland? Is it a
Whole
real
new
place
area.
or merely a rumor?
Rumor or not, I found someone willing to sail you there. She claims to have seen it once before.
If she's willing to risk her life beside me and make the long journey, I'll take her at her word.
Nessa is her name. Meet her at the docks when you are ready to leave.
Alright, let's go. Meet Nessa at the docks.
I'll go now and end the life of poor Mkjotveson, where the Valkyries cannot find him.
It is a long voyage, Eivor. Be careful.
I do what I want. I'll be careful if I want to be careful. Do I have another letter already?
A new letter.
I guess so. Beer stands letter. Where's my camera? There we go. Letter from Beerston. Hello, Eivor. I've sent you a small gift. I bet you'll like this bow. I wish I could do more. You've helped me get back on track and reconnect with Alpha. I'll never forget it. Thank you, Eivor. Beerston. Thank you, sir. Was that bow sitting there when I opened the box? I have no idea. Alright. How can I compare? Damage is less. Stun is less. Headshot is less. Speed is less. Crit is less. Weight is the same. We don't want the new bow. I'm sorry, Beerston. It was very lovely of you to send it. But I just don't want it. It's
Eivor,
just...
have you seen Wallace?
It's not good enough, you know? Just do better. And then we'll...
Eivor, if you've a moment to spare,
Alrighty. So, I've got something there. I've got something there. Something there. Sorry, I'm just checking the
Item?
decoration
things have not gone as planned.
spots. That's not where I want to go.
Item!
You are the wrong person. This way. This person is the one I want to talk to. They will take me away
Quite
to
delicious.
Vinland.
Good day to you, stranger.
Nessa, is
Yes,
it?
good day
I
to
am
you.
Eivor. Ranvi said you would be my guide.
That is right. Passage to across the seas to St. Brenton's land. Is that right?
Ranvi called it Vinland.
One and the same. It is a 3-week trip by longship.
Jesus.
Arduous, dull,
I mean, it's
Possibly
not actually
fatal.
that surprising. That does seem
Should
very
we
realistic.
survive, you'll be compensated.
Eivor, before you go, you must be dressed as a thrall when you arrive. To be seen as you are would raise suspicions. Gorm runs this new camp, and it is a good bet all but a few will be loyal to him.
Good thinking.
Only taking care of our prize Strenger.
First things first, Eivor. My ship, my rules. Second, you follow the rules. Third, if you listen to my rules, you live.
Understood.
It's as easy as that, is it?
Good.
Just
Let
follow
me
the
know
rules
when you're
and
ready
you'll
and
live
we'll
forever.
get going.
When going to Vinland, your equipment and inventory is left behind until your return.
Say the words, and we are on.
Alrighty, let's go.
I'll leave my gear behind and dress the part. To Vinland we go.
Hop in. We'll leave now.
Whoa, actually look pretty cool in plain clothes. I like it.
3 cold weeks on the Whale Road. Past mountains of ice and kingdoms of stone. Saga lands. All this way to kill a man. Gorm Kjotveson, the son of my father's
Worth
old
it.
foe. What dark work does the Order have so far across the open sea?
Very gruesome. I like this region. Nice trees, some nice lighting. Beautiful. Blurry though.
Someone in charge. I'd better step with care. No friends here.
It's a nice out of focus shot. Loved it.
You! You look stronger than most of the others. What's your
Oh,
name?
thanks.
Yora of Jorvik.
Yora, as in horse?
My father never wanted children. What is this place?
Good one.
Newhoven, a wild place found on no map.
Are we settling here?
That is not our plan. Too many wild folk in the woods.
They threaten us.
You ask too many questions, horse. Your task is to keep your mouth shut
Oh,
and do as
good.
I
I have
tell
a
you.
nickname
now,
already.
unload that ship and then I'll have you carry those carrots.
Hildy! Hildy! We can't find Olaf.
Loki says, not again.
We cannot send supplies to Gorm without his
Because
guidance.
there's too much snow.
Ugh.
Means
Pull
sun.
what supplies we have to the
Olaf
nearest
melted.
camps then. Gorm's men will do the rest.
Let me go. I can carry whatever supplies Gorm needs.
That's Olaf's job, horse, not yours. You stick to this port and keep your head down. Ask around about Olaf. Someone must know where he has run off to.
Hadrovi. Excellent.
If I can find this Olaf, I may know where Gorm is.
I don't know if this is even gonna be a regular length quest line. Maybe I should have not done this one. Oh wow, I have no rations. I have no adrenaline.
that it?
No, just worried. Grab a shovel from Gorm's storehouse.
Find clues
No,
to
it
Gorm's
is a rotten
whereabouts. Rumor
place, that
heard about the
storehouse. Have
fort
you
might
seen
reveal
it?
some information.
A bloody mess.
If it's a mess, then clean it, dung brain.
Sorry.
Helge, that fine honey meat you have. Pour me a horn, would you?
I have ale for you, Audr, but no mead.
What? We had a whole cask.
Gorm smashed it over Olaf's head, right there in the storehouse.
See?
Horse hammer. I am done with this place. Send me home, Helgi.
So I've heard storeroom mentioned a couple of times.
Smashed crates. Somebody crawled off, left a trail of blood.
Trail of blood. Oh, there's so many things.
Finding Olaf may be the
ripped
key
letter.
to finding Gorm, or at least a helpful ally.
Sister, wish you were here because I am in big trouble. Gorm found out about my trading venture and now he wants to nail my head to a post. I need to get out. Okay. It's gone through here. By the looks of things. Ooh.
Someone broke through here. Made quite a mess. Could be Olaf went this way.
Could be. I also want to go and get that viewpoint. Where is that? Oh, it's still moderately far away. Okay. Oh, can I not pass through this? There we go. Ooh, a cave. How very suspicious. Caves are always suspicious.
Footprints. Might be Olaf's.
I like that I'm just following a trail and I'm like, I don't know, it might be his. Could just be a random person. Could be an animal.
This trail leads to high ground. Good. I can get my bearings.
Oh, is it just leading me to the viewpoint? I mean, that's handy. I'll take it. Tio? I don't know how you said that word. Tio something. Tio tenon te. No, it's gone again. A lot of T's. A lot of T's in that word. No C's though,
Never
probably.
have I seen such a place.
I've got all the jokes today. I'm on fire. Having a great time. It's been a couple days since I streamed. I didn't stream Monday or Tuesday.
Quiet. Stone nothing inside.
Okay. Yeah, on Monday I'd been out. I'd streamed like every day last week. And then I'd been out for most of Sunday. So I just wasn't feeling like it on Monday. Oh my goodness. That's a word I definitely cannot pronounce.
Ja, no wonder that kan giga jungwe.
Hello, sir. Nice to see you. Is this where I'm supposed to be going? We saw the blood and the footsteps from last right here. So he's definitely come to here. And then we lose it a little bit. That may just be that we have to kind of search this village a little bit. Yeah, I don't really have an excuse for why I didn't stream yesterday. I just
Those who
didn't
carry
really feel
themselves
like it.
leaders. It's worth a try.
Kind of sad that I didn't though, because now that it also kind of didn't feel like it today, but now that I've started, loving it. I love stream. It's so much fun. It's just playing video games and talking. Like, I talk a lot anyway.
Hail, friends. Do we understand one another? Oja, kan jag
Nope.
on.
She might understand me.
Do any of you speak Norse or Saxon?
Zazadeguat giga jungwe. Jahte de wayanderi. Jahte jungwa yehri se onadzini toditni gunra di hantos ne gaha.
Language I can understand? It is a large
Giga
bird.
odzitaa wa o natsi ne giga yungwe. Tigade not ne e.
This is Sunan. Her name means insight.
Yanja dahawe giga. Zinue oya ganyatera geronu I tres. Danu ahinasku.
Okay.
Ahoya dagenha toga ahuna
Thanks for
daroha
that.
giga.
It's nice meeting you. Good chat.
Sunan, you made us some friends. These huts.
Oh, okay, I'm following her. Okay.
They're still. Waterfalls are places of power in the old sagas.
Giga oya ganyatera geronu
So
rodaska.
did we make it to America? These seem like Native
There's
Americans.
a language I know well, but the words are mindsick.
Zatunde tiga. Roja datsku.
3
Zatsetsant
weeks
toga
sail.
asqueni. Toner. Era
From
anjanda
England.
hawite nega.
Would that get you to America?
Sounds like the lands of the seer.
Hello, sir. Person that speaks my language. How you doing?
Who are you?
Olaf, I am. Olaf. Called the unlucky, but don't you believe it?
And where is,
Promise you will do it quick.
I'm not here to
What?
kill you.
Do not
Calm
stab me
down.
from behind, Drengur. Like Sigurd and the dragon. Please.
I'm not here to kill you. I've come for Gorm.
Not here to kill me?
Not today.
Oh, stay clear of Gorm then. He's not a good man, not a good man at all. Why would you need to see such a terrible man?
It
Owes
is a
me
matter
debt.
of honor. And Gorm owes me a great debt. Let's leave it at that.
Oh, good. Yes. Yes, honor is good. Olaf will help you. Olaf will help you so much. Honor is the only thing. Yes, the only thing.
I saw signs of a struggle at your camp. Did something happen between you and Gorm?
Nothing to speak of. He, did not care for me trading with the villagers here. Beat me and put me in chains. I slipped away free. Not so unlucky, am I? Still alive, yes. Still alive.
Good. Point me toward Gorm.
Not possible. He is away, far away at the camps in these woods. All well guarded. Might be at anyone.
Why camps? Is he settling here? Or searching for something?
Searching, yes. Always searching and never finding. The mean backrot.
And how do I find these camps?
I can show you. Follow.
Okay. Let's go.
Olaf, would you tell me
Are
something?
you feeling alright, mate?
Anything Olavin can tell, Olavin will
I mean,
tell
obviously
my
not.
new
He
and
was
big friend.
bleeding when he left the camp not too long ago.
Why would Gorm cross the sea to this nameless wilderness? It seems a great
nameless.
risk
It's
for
called
so
Vinland.
little.
Gorm carries with him a crystal that talks. It tells him where to go and what to do.
A talking crystal.
It is true.
Yeah, I kinda
The
wanna play
Elfstone
Assassin's
tells
Creed
him to
3
seek,
again.
and so he seeks. And when it says dig, he digs. Such a mystery.
What is he digging for?
That is a mystery he will not tell. But my guess is the best guess.
Eventually, I'll probably
He seeks
play
the
through all
door
of these
to
Assassin's Creed
Jotunheim.
games. Ooh, words. I will eventually probably play through. Oh yeah, that's an American Eagle. Probably play through all of the Assassin's Creed games at some
Look,
point.
out
At least
across the
all of the
river.
old ones.
One of Gorm's camps. All look like that. All of them.
Getting into Origins
They are
and
well
Odyssey
guarded, you say?
might be a
Oh
bit much.
yes. By fierce men. Warriors who attack any stranger on sight. Anyone.
As well
And they
as
are all
completing
well
new ones
armed.
as they come out.
Not like you. As well equipped as a stable hand.
Oops, I bumped it.
It Does not take much to kill a man.
Bumped red, you
But
can.
sharp steel helps. Oh, yes.
You're not wrong. I could use better weapons.
Olavur will help. Gather ore and hides to barter for war gear.
Ore and hides. I can find out there?
Yes. Yes! Some in the woods, much more at Gorm's camps. Then traded all with the people here. Easy as a smile. Yes. Yes.
I don't
Smile
understand
takes
the
so many
language.
muscles.
Can you translate for me?
No need, no. We talk with signs. Just walk up to a trader and start trading. Take this. Some goods to get you started.
Just walk up to a trader and start
Thank
trading.
you for this, Olaf. And until I say otherwise, speak
Got it.
nothing of this to anyone. Might be a good idea to trade, now that I'm here.
Okay.
He
Hello.
seems eager to trade goods and wares.
Ooh, a new quest. The trader will allow you to acquire valuable goods in exchange for materials. Okay. So currently I don't have enough for any of these things. Can I get any sort of gear? I can get a club. Sure, let's get a club.
I have to go. See you soon.
That seems useful. Wilma has set up camps for his venture. Obtain gear by trading with the locals. Sorry, I'm just getting text messages about job stuff, so I'm actually kind of paying attention to things that show up on my phone. Okay. Find and assassinate Gorm. Easy peasy, just go kill him. Job done. Not really sure what my objective is here right now. I mean, obviously I have to go and find camps. Well, I guess that's a camp. It's called something camp, so that's probably somewhere for me to go. I would imagine most of the things in this style of language are going to be the natives, and then the camp and the outpost are going to be Gorm and crew. So I could just go and start trying to trade with people, but I don't have anything to trade. So we need to go and find some camps.
I can hike into the woods straight for Gorm, or gather raw materials and trade for better weapons.
Go straight for Gorm or get gear. We're gonna try to get gear first. Actually, did I equip my weapon automatically? I did not. Let's equip this, because that will come in handy. Probably. I'm assuming it'll come in handy. Okay. Is that thing chasing me? It's a moose! Oh my goodness. Yeah, I feel like we're in Canada / northern half of US area. But I could be very wrong. I really have no idea. It seems very Native American. The tribes and the language and stuff. Ooh, hello. Oh, hey! It is very pretty. I was just saying, this is like a whole new region I've gone to. I think it's America. I'm not positive, but I believe this is America. And yeah, it's got all of the different colorings and lighting and stuff, and it's very pretty. Not that England isn't pretty. It's just nice to have something a little bit different for a change. How are you doing today, Lumina? If you're not aware, there's a free weekend for this game. like now. It might start tomorrow. Yeah, so the majority of it's in Norway and England, but I'm in a different region at the moment. So it's called Vinland, which I would have thought was Finland, but it's definitely not Finland. I don't know, how do I... Atlas, here we go. So yeah, you mostly spend it in England and then a little bit in Norway. But I've just traveled to Vinland, and the impression I'm getting is that Vinland is America. But again, I don't know. But yes, there's currently, or there's about to be like a free weekend for the game if you want to give it a try. I know you're on Brotherhood at the moment, so you won't be up to this one for a little while. But if you wanted to have a little look at it, yeah, Northeast Canada, that's sort of what I was thinking. We've got some Native American tribal stuff going on. Very exciting. But yeah, like most of England is, you know, a bit snowy and a bit dull and rainy and stuff, which is very accurate and still very pretty. But this is all like the foresty, autumny colours and stuff. It's lovely. Nice bright lighting instead of our slightly dull, cloudy England. Okay, so apparently I'm supposed to be like finding camps to raid. Part of this was that when you go to this region, you have to leave all of your gear behind. So I have no gear. There's some snakes, lovely. Yeah, I bought a club. I have this club now, and that's it. That's all that I have. So I gotta go beat up some camps to get some supplies so I can trade with the native population and get me some better gear so that I can go beat people up better. Falling off a cliff, lovely. I'm gonna assume this is... Oh my goodness, the moose. It's gonna get me. I'm gonna assume this is one of the camps that they were talking about. I'm scared of trying to fight a moose with my club. I am playing this on pretty easy mode, so probably wouldn't be that bad.
Is one of Gorm's camps.
Yeah, it is one of
Might learn
Gorm's
where he's
camps.
hiding, or find some resources at the least.
Oh, okay. It's down here. Gotcha. So can I even assassinate right now? I don't think I can. I don't have my assassin's blade. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, I can. Oh, I can. We kept the assassin blade. Hey, I have like that exact map. That's the map of England. We have one of those back home. Ooh, that guy's got so many health. This seems bad. Seems like it may end badly for me. Ouch. I don't even know if I can block and parry. Okay. I can. That's good. Stun. Beat him with his own shield.
Where are you hiding, Gorm?
Okay, let's steal some
One
things.
step closer.
Heading to other camp. Remember the code. Steinhus, Broham, Valgrof, Narfjod. That's one of the hardest things about this game, is trying to pronounce words. And it just got harder introducing the Native American stuff. I don't know if I need to actually remember that. Maybe I should write it down. write these down just in case. Let me find a little spot in my book for this. Here we go. Okay. So we have Steinhaus. We have Bruhamar. Havalgeraf. And Narfleljot. I like Narfleljot. That's my favorite. Okay, Gorm. I'll try to figure out your code, I guess. Alright. What else have we got in here? I need some things. I need to steal some stuff. Please and thank you. Tell me where you're hiding all the goodies. I'd appreciate it. Stabby, stabby. Throwy, throwy. I don't know where I got that axe from. Like, I get that I could still take the assassin's blades with me, but I definitely don't have an axe. Just pull it out of thin air and throw it at someone's head. It's fine. Whoa, you got 2 dead friends, man. Look out. Someone's coming to get you. From the bushes. That was a nice attack there. Jumping out of the bushes at him. Ooh, moose. Moose is scary. Kill this guy for me. Oh.
Not a thing my way.
Moose is scary and also untrained, apparently.
What's going on?
Why don't they just do what I want, you know? Be very helpful. Oh, that's just a note. I came back to the spot that was flashing at me and it's just the note I've already read. Useless. This guy's blind. Oh, there's more people incoming. Excellent. Thought I'd killed everyone. Just about killed everyone. And then 3 more of them show up. There weren't many supplies here. Was it really just that one crate? One chest? Is that it? I should probably change my stream title as well. I finished Essexe in the first 15 minutes. I was having some technical difficulties last week. It's taken me 3 streams to finish 1 region. And prior to that, I'd been finishing 1 region per stream. So it took me a couple of tries. But finally got there. And apparently I was very close to finishing last time. Okay, so I think that's everything from that camp, I guess. Let's go get this viewpoint and then head to that trader. See if we can't get ourselves any more equipment. Probably not gonna beat the boss with just my club. Even though I am playing on easy. The fact that I'm playing on easy just negates my lack of skill. Doesn't actually make it that much easier for me than anyone else. Because if you're actually good at video games, it's about the same level of easiness for you. If you're playing on normal, to me playing on easy. Alright, let's get this viewpoint. And then let's see what else is going on. See, look at this name. I'm not gonna pronounce that. There's no chance. I got nothing. Synchronize. Oh, I actually have. Okay, I didn't need to write that down. The stuff that I wrote down is literally on the left side of the screen right now. Very easily accessible. On the scene at Steinhouse, all of those places.
God, that's your dog.
Hello. Can I buy anything? Not that. Oh, do I have to be killing animals as well? I probably need to be killing animals. I can buy an arrow. I just don't have a bow to shoot it from. It's very helpful.
I must take my leave. So long.
Alright, maybe let's try killing some animals on our way to the next place. Yeah, so Steinhouse, Bruma, Valgoth, and Narfeljot. I don't know where that one is yet. We also have Vithellocker. And whatever this one is. Nyhofen. Obviously. Okay. Outpost. I assume this is it right here. Right? Across the river. Cool. Let's try to get this, some of these loot while we're here. The wealth. Give me all of
this area is off limits.
I would like to be very well, please. Ooh, there's a note on the post here.
Something going on?
Hello. Come get me.
Target practice. Nail the idiot.
Hello. Not entirely sure where you came from, but that's okay. I'll just kill you. Oh, Stomp is so good. My voice is a little quiet. I can't turn the microphone up any louder. I can turn the game down a bit, but this is as loud as the microphone goes. I know I need to play around with some, like I can add a gain filter to it, but I need to test it and record it and then do whatever. But the microphone is currently as loud as it goes, unfortunately.
Gorm must be near.
Listen,
His
rats
doom
and
has
dogs.
come.
Gorm ventured deeper into the woods. If you spot anything strange, alert your captain. Any slacking in duty will result in death. I can try speaking louder. Oh, hello, Homicide. How you going? That's a concerning name. Yeah, I can, now that you've brought it up, I can focus a little more and try speaking a bit louder. I kind of just trail off into my train of thought and I think just start mumbling a little bit. So I will try to be better at that. But yes, unfortunately it is as loud as the microphone settings will go. Sorry for the name, that's all good. I enjoy finding new people's names sometimes. There are some really good ones out there. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. How are you doing today? Have you played this game before? We're currently in Vinland, trying to find Gorm, but also first trying to get ourselves some more equipment, because we have nothing. We have a club, that's it. That's all we've got. And now we've still got our Assassin Blade. That's very helpful. Beat it like 6 times, oh my goodness. It is a big game to beat 6 times. But it is a very fun game. I will give you that. Have you played the other games as well? All of the Assassin's Creed series fan, or just this one? Yes, excellent. Which is your favorite? I always struggle with favorites of anything, and especially because the Assassin's Creed series has changed so much. 3 is your favorite. There you go. I was just saying, this being in Vinland here with the American themes, I feel like I would like to play 3 again. Getting those vibes. 2 is your favorite, 2 is good. I love the Ezio series. They are definitely some of my favorites. I can't remember, it's been a while, but I think I might like Brotherhood more than 2. But I don't know, again, it's been a while. Forgot how fun Brotherhood was, that's fair. But I also really loved Odyssey. I think Odyssey is my favorite of the new bunch. Oh, is this Gorm? Is this him? Oh my. Odyssey is really fun. It is.
A rock for your skull!
Warbringer. Okay. Hello. How you doing? He had a bloodstained note. I kind of half read it. Odyssey was the best one out of these 2. Yeah. I always say with Valhalla, I love the gameplay. They brought back so many of the old gameplay elements that I really love, like the stealth, or not necessarily the stealth, but like the actual distrust areas where you have to wear your cape and do little hiding things. That's more of an old Assassin's Creed thing. And having the settlement, I always loved the settlements in the games. So those things I love. But the storyline just feels a little meh to me. I don't feel much of a strong connection to the storyline of what I'm doing. But the actual funness of the gameplay is fantastic. It's super fun and I love it.
Hey now.
That didn't work. I mean, it kind of worked in its own way. Yeah, storyline could have been better.
Hey!
Agree with that completely. Everything just feels a little disconnected. And the assassin stuff is just kind of there. It's not a big part of the storyline. But it's super fun to play. Don't get me wrong. Feel like it was rushed. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It does feel a little rushed. Yeah, it seems like they sort of focused a lot on bringing back those elements that I was talking about. And then didn't kind of just let the story be whatever it was to fit around the gameplay mechanics. Okay, I've missed some loot over there somewhere by the looks of things. How did you see me? I don't know how that guy saw me, but apparently he saw me. Yeah, a bit dull. It just kind of feels like each little region has their own story. And I get why we're going to each region, that all makes sense.
Wait a sec.
Gotta make the allies and whatnot. But the only reason we came to England in the first place, did I not get the key? I thought I got a key. Maybe it was a different key. Yeah, the reason we came to England in the first place was just because Sigurd chucked a hissy fit. That his dad didn't tell him something that was happening. Poor Sigurd.
Stretch
very
your wings,
sad.
Sunan.
Where is this key? Oh, there's one over there. Okay. Let's go find that. Odyssey crossover? Yeah, I haven't done it yet. I'm very excited to get around to it. But I've just sort of been focusing on getting through the storyline things. I'm doing a lot of the mysteries and the wealth and artifact collecting stuff off stream. I want to get it done, but I don't stream often enough to be able to play through the entire game and not have it take 3 years. Oh, Reggie's leaving. Where you going, Reggie? This is my cat, Reggie, by the way. Gonna stick his face in the camera in a second. Here we go. He's taken to sitting up on my desk, like right in front of my monitors lately, which is really cute and sweet, but also means that I can't see part of my monitor. It's only the very bottom of it though, so I'm just gonna deal with it because he's laid down, he's comfy now, that's it. I can't move him. He'll just be sad. He's a terrible street cat. I can't get a good shot of him when he's lying on my computer desk. Uh-oh. But then these guys don't have much health.
Watch for my signal.
Have your guts out!
You're a gross dinner.
I'm playing on PlayStation and I would love to get the Platinum trophy for this. I have the Platinum for Odyssey. I didn't play Origins on PlayStation, I played that back on my computer back when it first came out and never really got into achievements until I started playing on the PlayStation. But I would love to get a Platinum for this one. But again, I'm not gonna do everything on stream because that's a lot of game. Axes are your favorite weapon? Nice. I like a little axe emoji there though, that was good. well used. Yeah, I don't know what my favorite weapon is. I haven't really played around too much with the mechanics of each weapon. Like, I just use whatever I have equipped. I'm really bad at that sort of stuff. That's why I play on easy mode. Because I just have the club at the moment. I think I've got a great sword equipped in my regular gameplay. Back in England where I actually have my gear. And not Vinland where I have nothing. But I did like the axes. The axes were good. Maybe I do have an axe. I don't remember. It's been like a whole hour since I was in England. I can't remember. I have a terrible memory. Yeah, none of my equipment's upgraded very well. My skills are there. Every now and then I'll be like, oh, I've got like 10 skill points. I should probably spend those. Well, your family has Viking in them. That's good. Yes. Being from Australia, most of my family is just British, I think. From history. But a lot of my family has been in Australia for many generations, so... Ooh, hello, Wolf. How you doing? How you doing there, buddy? I've tried tracking some of the family history, and yeah, it's just... Oh, I see. You're controlling the wolves? Okay, that's cool. I guess. A bit rude, but, you know, you do your thing. Oh my goodness. Oh god. Yeah, I've tried looking into some of our family history in the past, but I never get very far. Most of what I find is Australia. Back as far as I can find. I think we found a couple of ancestors coming across to Australia, but couldn't find anything about their ancestors from England and such, Europe. My grandfather is European, so I'm a quarter European. And then every other family history is Australia. That's all I got. I would love to do one of the like blood tests though, to see the way back histories. That'd be great. I just never get around to it.
Here or far, you die!
So many bad guys. This club's pretty good. I will say that. Oh, he's got an axe in his head. Oh, that was lovely. That was a lovely little pose he just had there with the axe propping him up. That was nice. I like that.
The leader of this Bridge Cliff camp may know Gorm's whereabouts.
Okay,
a camp near the village. Gorm could be there.
Camp near the village. Ooh. Glasspool does nothing in this cave. I must travel further north to the next site. Too much time wasted digging these damn holes. Cool. Give me some of this. Alrighty.
Why is this place so heavily guarded?
What have I missed? There's
What are you
loot
hiding
in
for?
here. Give me this. Oh good, I have the key this time. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? I think that might be everything from here. Oh, hello bad guys. Don't see me please. I'd appreciate it if you could just ignore me. Thanks heaps. Okay, so we've been to Steinus. We have been to Ruma. And we have been to Valgroth. We just need to go to Narfeljot, perhaps. Well, I don't know if we actually need to go to Narfeljot or if that's telling me that's where he's not. Because we've seen him there. Or he has been seen there. Let's go get this viewpoint. That seems like a helpful thing to do. And we'll go from there. We've got at least one more camp we know we can go and look at. Hello, wolves. And hey! Run away from me, you idiot. I'm here to kill you. How did you run away? That's just rude. This poor lamp. Oh no, there's like three of them. Never mind. So this poor guy on his own out here. Nope, there's a bunch of them. Still is just like a random one tower in the middle of nowhere. Seems like a pretty shit job. But I am gonna steal your loot. Thanks. I feel like I should be able to trade for some more stuff now. Yeah, we'll talk to that trader after we do the viewpoint. is always a difficult word. Because half the time it sounds like traitor. Not a traitor. It's a traitor, you know? I don't know if that's only Australian accents that have that issue. But it's definitely an issue for me. Going to talk to the trader. I hope they're not a traitor. They could be. You never know. Alright, viewpoint. What have you got for me? Reveal your secrets to me, please. Ooh, big lake. There's a tree there. I just ran into that tree for so long. It's a tiny tree too. Of all the trees I could get stuck on. A little tiny sapling. I feel like that is a really cool name for a place. I'm just not going to be able to pronounce it. No way in hell. Alrighty. Are we there yet? We're very nearly there. Let's go. Birdies. Look out, birdies. Do other countries know are we there yet? Or is that just an Australian thing? It was the Australian, like, road safety ad for people going on road trips and stuff. Be the kids being like, are we there yet? I don't know if that's Australian specific. I mean, the words, are we there yet, are obviously not Australian specific. But I don't know if other people, other countries have similar things. Or if it's only Australia that makes fun of that situation. Who knows? Okay, trader. We need to go talk to the trader. Where did he go? He was right there. Ah, yes, I see his little camp. Let's go. What can I buy now? I'm excited to find out. Oh, hello. What you got for me? Okay, can buy some braces, some headgear. Can buy a bunch of those things. That's good. I don't know if I want to buy a bow. The bow is very handy for killing the wildlife, but I don't think I'm going to use it that much in an actual fight. What I want to do is equip myself to fight this Gorm. Gorm is who I need to fight. Let's get a spear. I don't think I particularly like fighting with spears. I like this way of doing equipment. It is cool. This is the first time it's happened. Oh, enjoyed how others felt? Yeah. Yeah, actually having like equipment that you can change and collect as opposed to the older Assassin's Creed where it's just like, you've got your hidden blade. You could buy a few different swords, but I don't think it actually made... Oh no, there were swords that had extra damage and stuff, weren't there? I think. I don't remember. But yeah, this like collecting equipment, not equipment, resources, and then trading it is very cool. Usually it's just money. But I like this very specific resource for trade situation. Let's get some braces. Sure. We'll protect ourselves a little bit.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
So I should be able to equip both the spear and the club at the same time. I do have the two-handed weaponry skill. So normally the spear would be a two-handed weapon and I'd have to use both hands for it. But I have a skill that lets me have two-handed weapons as use them in just one hand. So that should be fine. And then we've got a little bit of braces for damage reduction. So where are we going to go to next? Gorm headed inland to the northwest. Okay, so we'll head to Narfeljot then. That seems useful. Before I do that though, I am just going to go take a very quick break. Sorry, I'll be back shortly. I'll leave you with some music and stuff. And I'll see you in a sec. Alright. That time, did it work that time? Okay. Hello. I am using a touch portal Stream Deck alternative on my phone, and sometimes it does the thing where, like, because I set it up so that it I hit the button and it waits like 3 seconds for all my sources to load and everything, and then it'll transition over to the scene. But sometimes it'll transition first, and then it'll wait 3 seconds and then transition back to whatever it was before. Or something like that. I don't know exactly what it's doing, but it's not correct. Anyway, I'm back. Took me slightly longer than usual because I had a text message about a potential job opportunity, so that's exciting. Oh my goodness, there's so many animals there. Holy crap. Run, Moose, run. Yeah, I had a text message about a potential job, so I had to respond to them. Sounds like they're gonna give me a call tomorrow morning. Hopefully. So that sounds promising. Yeah, I recently got told by my job, which it was technically casual, but it was like an office admin job, and I'd been working very consistent hours, 4 to 5 days a week. Like, I started out 5 days a week, and then I requested to go down to 4 days a week. And then I was doing 4 days a week and occasionally had to work the extra day because they were too busy. But they told me like a week and a half ago that, oh sorry, they don't have any hours for me anymore. Like, effective immediately. They told me I could log off as soon as we finished our conversation, and they would let me know if they had any more hours for me.
Hey now!
So I have been very desperately trying to find a job now.
Shit!
On the plus side, it means I've gotten to stream a whole bunch extra, because I'm just at home all the time now. But I have an interview for one job on Monday, and I have now this potential other job has come up now, which they're hiring like 20 people for the role, so it seems like there's a pretty good chance there.
There's the target!
Unfortunately, most of the jobs I'm applying for are full-time, so that means I'm gonna have even less time to stream in the future. My 4 days a week job is what has allowed me to stream on Wednesdays consistently so far. I just get too tired. I can't come home and stream after I've finished a full day of work. I mean, I probably can a couple days a week, so we'll see how that goes. But it's so much easier when I have a day off and I can just take my day off to stream. Oh, I left the music. Sorry, all of my audio seems to be too loud all of a sudden. I don't know if it's just the music or if it's the actual game. I don't know. Anyway, I'm hoping I'll get a job soon. If I could stream full-time, that'd be amazing. But, you know, I don't make any money, so that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Moon bubbles. Oh my goodness.
Come, we found nothing but the gate. We cannot.
Well, at least we found the bad
Call
guy.
upon our ally. Heed me, Gorm of the Order. Ancient ones, I summon you.
There's just a lot of them.
Speak to me, you stone-dwelling godwoman.
In time, what once was.
I'm working on it, Yano?
Again.
What does that gibberish
I'm not
mean?
sure what that means. I'd love to get to that point, yeah, it would be so good.
Keep digging.
But unfortunately, very difficult.
Gorm, Kjotveson.
Yeah, I've been streaming since September, I think I started. September, October, so like 4 or 5 months, and I have 27 followers. So I'm doing great. But that's okay. I'm having fun. And that's what's important. Alright, well they're not all clumped together now, which I guess is kind of helpful. But also I feel like I'm not in a great spot for this unclumping. You started in July, wow. Didn't realize you were that recent. You seem much more comfortable than I feel when streaming. Well, that was terrible. That guy should die from fall, I hope.
No! Your leather!
I just keep rolling into more fire. Oh my goodness. We're off to a good start. I've only read the first half of your comment. I've gotten distracted. But I like it so far. Tricked yourself into feeling comfy by treating it like time I would normally spend playing video games. Yeah. It's a bit like that for me. I still get a bit nervous with just new people coming in to talk to. Which is, you know, the whole point of streaming. And as soon as I like start talking to them and everything, it's fine. But I've had a couple of raids come in. There was one person who raided with like 40 viewers, and I just got so nervous. I started hiding your view account. Yeah, I do have mine here. Which definitely helps, because I'm the opposite of a lot of people will like hide your view account so that you think people are watching, and then you'll talk. I don't have a problem with the just stream consciousness talk. That's not difficult for me. It's when I know people are watching that I get uncomfortable. Oddly. Knowing people are watching makes it worse. So yes, it has been slightly better not having my view account. But I do also have the stream on my boyfriend's computer, which is right next to mine. So I can still see it quite easily. And I do glance over occasionally just to make sure everything is normal on stream. So I do still see my view account occasionally, but it's definitely better since I did it. Yeah, I just like the view account in the mood, for sure. Especially as like super small streamer. My view account is usually my boyfriend's computer and my stream manager open. That's my two viewers, and that's it.
What then pisses on such cowardice?
Yes, it is not the point. You're correct.
Die!
And I do very much enjoy just sitting here and talking, even if it is to nobody. But it is nice when I actually get to talk to someone. Alright. Oops. Okay. We are our own best company. Exactly. I was unemployed for like all of 2020 pretty much. So I got very good at my own company. Sitting at home all day, every day. Chilling out. It was good fun. Oh, he actually died. I see. I didn't realize I'd actually killed him. Ah, the lovely stab animation. It's very nice, isn't it? Seeing all that blood and the dagger.
Wait. Wait. This is not the Hall of 500 Doors.
Uh-oh.
This is not the Rock of the Fallen. Where are the women on the winged horses? Where are the choosers of the slain? my blood enemy.
This is Niflheim, the hell of mist and cold.
I think he mostly
This
just
is where
lied
the
to
faithless
himself.
dead come to die again. This is where ghosts fade to mist, to be
I
forgotten.
thought he was going to Valheim. He did
Your
not.
meddling has doomed us all, crow of battle.
Yes, you can play female Eivor.
More lies from a liar born. Now speak the truth. What brought the Order to this place?
To free a goddess,
You can also
a creature
change
of power
the sex
and light,
at any point in time.
buried by the
during game.
Jotnar in ages past.
It is an apple. The apple.
A pity, Gorm. You will not meet her now.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is Odin, by the way. The one standing behind me. He just hangs out. He chills
Gorm's
out.
crystal eye
We have
comes
chats.
with a strange feeling. Unearthly. What was Gorm digging for? Something deep inside this cave.
An apple. Obviously.
Olaf should know his tormentor is dead. I owe him that much.
Alrighty. So. Is that it? Return to Olaf. Okay. We can do that. Let's go get this viewpoint first, though. Yeah, you can... So there's 3 options for gender when you start the game. You can be either female, male, or there's a third one. Let's see if I can find it real quick so I get it right. You just love going for viewpoints. I know, right? So worth it. Where is it? I'm pretty sure you can change at any time. There's so many, like, different settings in the game. You can do so many things. Change your difficulty to whatever degree you want. I turned nudity off because, you know, streaming and all. But my boyfriend played it with the nudity on and he said there was just, like, no nudity anyway. Oh, hello, Jinx! Welcome back! I was just talking about having some raids recently. Oh, I don't think the shout-out worked. I've been trying to, like, set up an auto shout-out thing. So that it does it automatically when people come in, because I don't really have any, mods. But it didn't really work. I'm good, how are you, Jinx? Let me do a proper shout-out for you. If you don't know Jinx, if you haven't followed Jinx, head over and follow Jinx. Fantastic streamer playing some Witcher at the moment. Is good fun. Is good times over there. But yes, hello. Welcome, Raiders. If you are ones who haven't been here before, welcome in. Jinx raided me last week, so I'm sure some of you have been here before, but if not, I am Bubbles. I am a variety streamer. We're playing some Assassin's Creed at the moment. That's about it. But yes, I was saying how raids have made me nervous, so... but I'm definitely getting better. I was just looking to see if I could find the gender options in the game. I don't know where it is exactly. But there's a third gender option. You can choose like whatever is the strongest in the timeline or whatever, which I think means that if you choose that option, whichever gender it is like the, what do you call it? The actual proper one. Like how in Odyssey the female one was supposed to be the correct one. Gonna do some exposure therapy. Excellent. Looking forward to it. You can access it in the Animus. Okay. Anyway, there's a third option. And you can switch between any of them at any time. So yes, you can be female, male, or you can be whatever you're supposed to be. Cassandra is clearly superior. Well, obviously. worked out the third option. We thought it meant that it was going to change you from male to female at different times throughout the game. But so far I'm just female, so I don't know how it works exactly. But I am female Eivor. It's like that thing where I'm not concerned about playing as a male. It doesn't bother me to play as a male. But I've just been playing as a male in games for so many years, you know? Especially the Assassin's Creed games. You're only a male, so having the opportunity to be a female is very exciting. Also, I should... hang on. For the people that came in with Jinx, let me do a shout out for Lumina, because you should also go and follow Lumina. Also lovely streamer. Go follow Lumina. She great. Okay, so viewpoint. Wait, OMG. Okay. We all gotta support each other around here. All these small streamers. We gotta look out for each other, you know? And look, if you come in here and you're enjoying my content, then I think you would also enjoy both Lumina and Jinx. So, you know, go do it. Alright, viewpoint! Let's go! Yeah, I feel like the viewpoints have even less effect in this game than they do in the older games. Like, it definitely reveals a little bit more around you. But also just walking in those areas reveals it, so... I don't know. It's not super helpful, but it's still a fun, which is fun. They're very satisfying, you know? Okay, so let's go back to Olaf. I don't know if there's anything else to actually do in this region, or if this is it. We killed Gorm. That seemed like our ultimate goal here. So maybe we've done that? I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out from our good friend Olaf, and we'll see how it goes. Excuse me, person. Sorry to shove you a little bit, but you were kind of in my way, so is that really my fault?
No need to hide now, Olaf. Gorm is dead.
Gorm? Dead? By your hand?
He paid a bloody
I
price
think
for
technically he
broken
died
honor.
to the
I
fall,
will not say more.
so you could
Return to
say
your sister.
gravity and
Oh,
the
I will.
ground.
Yet I would first join the villagers at their fire. They tell stories and I like to listen, though I do not hear.
Story time. Telling sagas of their own.
Yes, yes! They tell stories. Yes, come, listen.
Zokki. Rarondo de.
Oh good, we're gonna listen to this story.
Zizu. Waharu.
In
How?
not English.
Toyedene. Zinuero
Does anybody know this language? Any translators in the chat?
Ya tehni ganare zio sumwaya. Danu akwegu gasumwa hunzi. Yotzi zizu.
Yay, I made new people, new friends.
Danu rarondo de. Yesune irdede.
What a riveting story, exactly. Thrilling stuff. Yeah, I'm a little surprised there's no translation too. When it was happening earlier, it was like very obviously, oh, you're not supposed to be able to understand this. But this I feel like we should be able to understand. But I don't know, I just have subtitles set up normally, so... Yeah, speaking in foreign language, exactly. Except they're just writing out whatever this language is. It's not very helpful. So far in this game, when they've used non-English words, they've put like in brackets what the actual word is. Like someone said asshole earlier, but they said it in Norse, I believe. Or like Old English.
You want me to tell a story?
But now it's just, we just don't know what's going on.
Let me think.
Reggie's head is covering my subtitles now. Thanks, Reggie. And now I'm going to tell a story that none of them are going to be able to understand.
A story of betrayal.
The funky mix of
selfish
English,
malice,
yeah, potentially.
and of gods who act as spoiled children. Of all our many gods, it is Odin who is
Something
the most
that
revered.
was used
He
in
is the
English back in the
All-Father,
day,
the High One,
but you wouldn't know
wise
what
king.
it is if anyone used it.
But for all his
now.
glories, he can also be the most
So then
elusive
just tell
of
you
his
in
kind.
brackets what it was.
Selfish, solitary, stubborn, even cruel. In days long gone, it came to pass that Odin's son Balder
They all
died
seem very
suddenly,
interested in
felled
this story
by
they
his
don't
only
understand.
weakness, mistletoe. Believing his son's death an accident, Odin sent a message to the Jotun, Hel, asking her to return his beautiful boy to life. Hel agreed, but on one condition. Only if every living creature in the 9 worlds shed a
They're on
loving
the edge
tear
of their
for
seats.
Balder.
They are.
At once, Odin sent
They're on the
word
edge
to
of their
every
seats
corner
trying
of the
to
world,
translate in
asking
their
all
heads what I'm
to
saying.
weep for his beloved boy. And all did. But one. A Jotun named Thok refused to cry for Balder. Let Hel keep what she has received, Thok said with malice. And that was that. Balder was gone forever. Sent on a funeral ship across the sea, buried in Midgardr, amid trees and rocks. What Odin did not know is that Thok was none other than the trickster Loki in disguise. A god he knew as a friend.
Look out for Loki.
Worse still, it was Loki who led Balder to his death by a sprig of mistletoe. All these tricks and feints Loki had conceived. Some say it was in Loki's nature to be so cruel. Others argue it was revenge for deeds done by Odin to Loki and his children. There is a third view, that all these acts, kind and cruel, were sown long ago in the pattern of their lives. That we are not the authors of our own destiny, but only its readers. And that we... Oh. That we should fight against this view, for it is deeply unwelcome.
Angwagara duhasse ne at nowara raugara. Nene o niot ti wata det noyage.
Good response.
Gorm brought this stone across the whale road for a strange purpose. I do not know why, but it seems to belong to this land.
Who never gets to know what Abel thinks. Exactly. Just waving the apple around, it's fine, it's fine.
Guard it. Maybe that one day you will know its purpose. Thank you. Each of you.
Look.
For all you have done.
I don't remember 3 very well, but I'm guessing that apple pops up again in number 3. Okay, I've got Reggie cam going on. It's not great, it's mostly just his foot. But you get to see cute fluffy whiteness, so... Yeah, I do! Toe beans! I do kind of like the translation stuff where it's like, Abel wouldn't be able to understand it, so you can't understand it. Like, it makes sense. But also, that was a lot of things that we couldn't understand. It makes sense when it's like a sentence or two. That was entire stories that we missed just then. But I do always make fun of games where it's like, you go to a different country and they speak English. It's like, that's not how that would work. These people do not speak English. But in the context of entertainment, it makes a lot of sense. You'd think they'd at least translate a summary of the story. You would think so. Or make it a little bit shorter, you know? Okay, so we're going to speak to Hildy. However you pronounce that. See what she's got to say. Have them speak in not English, but give the English translation with it. Yeah. Even if Eivor doesn't understand
Has anyone seen a hunter?
what they're actually saying.
His hair is like mine. And he uses a bow.
Okay.
He was last seen hunting near the woods to the west.
But yeah, the animus should be able to translate it.
Jorvik. You
Exactly.
checked your work for quite some time.
You would think.
Yoira is no more. My name is Eivor, a Drengir of the Raven clan. My purpose is
I
fulfilled.
mean, the animus can do
What
all of
purpose?
this, create an entire world, send you into it,
troll is dead!
read someone's history from just their DNA, but no,
Hola.
it can't translate. It can't translate. No.
Sister, let us celebrate. Gorm Cutwayson is no more.
But yeah, I don't think Eivor
Slain by
understands
Eivor
these
Ravenfriend.
guys. Eivor does not
Forest
understand
Strider.
the
Eivor
Native Americans.
Olaversaver.
What is this?
I had a long-standing blood feud with Gorm and his clan. It is now laid to rest.
Oh, the
But yes,
scouts
you would
will
think
sing
of
of
it
this
as
day. How
the
Eivor
person
traveled
sitting in
far
the
and wide,
animus. We
hunting
would be able to
Gorm
understand
along
it.
the world's rim.
Songs or not, Gorm is dead. Now I suggest you leave this place. There is no purpose
But
for us
that's
here.
okay.
I do not disagree. Gordon was a madman and a troll indeed. But he paid us in silver,
It's not
and
you
that was
being late
enough.
to the raid. Okay.
Brother, are you well?
I'll just rewind
feared the
time,
worst
send
for
you
you.
here.
I
15
am
minutes
well,
ago, then?
yes. Oh, so
got you.
well. And I may stay to linger one season or two with the friends I have made.
As you wish, brother. And you, Eivor, where will you go? Across the sea with us or back into the woods?
Let's go.
I will sail with you. Let's go. Take care of yourself, Olaf. In this life and the next.
It's actually
Goodbye.
like Wednesday afternoon
Goodbye.
for me, but I'm doing great. How are you on your
Far
Tuesday
wends the
evening, Lem?
railroad before me. Dark are the deeds that
Have
brought me
you
here.
made any progress
Fate
in
may
your
bind my bones
super
to this
hard
land.
Witcher run?
For now, I walk the sea.
I'm just out here living in the future. Don't worry about me. You haven't. Oh no. Alright. We're heading back to England. There's another game. Oh no. Another game. Which game has occupied your time? Is it one that was released very recently?
Now it seems the wind calls me back to her.
Oh, Destiny update.
Best tell her the good news.
Ooh, lovely. Sorry, Reggie. I bumped the table a little bit and it disturbed him. Poor little baby. Alright. Only going for time. 2 hours. Alright, well maybe we'll go explore some Asgard then. For the rest of stream. The sleepy eyes. Then back to some Witcher. Fair enough.
Eivor, have you seen Wallace?
I really want to play Horizon Forbidden West, but I really want to stream it. And I know that as a very, very small streamer, streaming it as soon as it's released
Eivor,
is not going to do well for me. It's not
you've
gonna,
been away for so long.
not going
Were
to
you
be
worried?
successful.
Of course I was. Such a long
So I had to
voyage.
wait like a month.
Did you
or
do what
two
had to be done?
I did.
to see how that goes.
And I'm eager to focus on problems closer to home.
Good.
It is done. Gorm is dead. The Kjotveson clan is wiped from this world.
Good. I would like to hear everything about your journey to Vinland when you have time.
One day.
One day. One day we'll talk. But it is not this day. Elden Ring comes out this week. Yeah. I'm not as excited for Elden Ring, I'll be honest. I mean, it's gonna be a fantastic game, I think, but I'm not good at games. I've never played any of the Dark Souls games, so I am concerned that I won't actually be able to play the game very well. But I'm sure I'll get to it eventually. But Horizon... Oh, I forgot that there's a camera there. I'm just putting my pen down right in front of the camera here. Let me put that somewhere else. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn has been one of my favorite games of the last few years. And Forbidden West just looks so good. Very excited to play that. I think my biggest issue is that when I'm streaming, I struggle to pay proper attention to storylines. I often zone out of like conversations that are happening and things like that because I'm reading chat or I'm trying to set up the camera for Reggie. And I think I'm paying attention, but then 2 seconds later I'm like, wait, what just happened? What did they say? What am I doing? And I think that will be one of my hardest parts for Horizon because I really want to pay attention to it. Because there's so much like lore in that world. So easy to get lost, yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be like so much lore going on in Horizon. I really want to pay attention to it, so I'm gonna have to try to focus on doing that. And do that, but just because ADHD takes over. Yeah, exactly. It's a bit like that. I've never been diagnosed with ADHD, but I definitely think I've got a little bit of it. Not to any extremes, but it's there. It's a little bit there. The Horizon universe is just so cool. It is. It is a very cool universe, and like all the lore and everything is very cool. There were in the first one, there was all of the like stories you could listen to that had come off other people's focus and the notes that were written, and all of it just was awesome. It was so good. That's another one I have a platinum trophy for. So we're gonna try to aim for platinum in Forbidden West as well. But again, I'm probably not gonna do all of it on stream. Let's be honest. I have too many things I want to stream. Okay, what am I doing here? This is Asgard. I kind of just did this. I'm not actually sure what my quest is here. All I can do is wake up. What is my quest here? Yes, we travel to Asgard in like a dream world. Here we go. Reach the Well of Erda. And where would I go to do that? If one were to look for the Well of Erda. Oh, there it is. Where would one find it? That is where one would find it. Yes, when I first started streaming, the first week I streamed,
Good fight.
I
But I
played
wish there were
Red Dead
more.
Redemption 2. And then a week
Death
later,
to all Jutnar!
I got my hands on a
Asgard belongs
PS5.
to the Aesir!
We are undefeated!
And getting my hands on a PS5 meant buying Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And buying Assassin's Creed Valhalla meant playing Assassin's Creed
We are
Valhalla.
proud to serve you, Javi.
And then I've gotten distracted with other things and I've never gotten back to Red Dead. One day I'll finish Red Dead Redemption 2. But I'm also still playing Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 for stream. And then I want to do... There's a few other things that I want to do this year. And then plus Horizon. And I only stream like 2 times a week. Making a video game backlog exactly. My goodness. Why am I running? First of all, actually let's go here. Let's go get a viewpoint. Let's get on my elk. Whatever this is. I assume it's an elk. Backlog definitely growing. Yep. It's like that. Yeah. What a nice pony. Yes. This one's lovely. I have a unicorn in the regular world. My horse is a unicorn. It has a rainbow trail that comes out from its hooves as it runs. It's very pretty. But this one is lovely. I love the elk. Oops. He's gonna go off a cliff though. My bad. Let's go down the actual road, please. Much better. He looks so soft. He does. I don't know if this was the way to go. Okay, let's get on the boat. Unicorn mount should exist in every game. That would be good. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Good corners. Good cornering. Nailed it. Yes, there's a lot of different skins for your mount that you can get in this game, which is very cool. The unicorn I had to actually do like a special Ubisoft event with Uplay in order to get it, but it's very cool. You can get like steampunk themed ones. I think you can get bears and lions and stuff like that. There's a lot of cool stuff. But most of them cost Helix credits.
Best not to draw attention here.
Which you mostly have to just pay money to get. Well, I don't want to go into a restricted area. I just want the viewpoint. I don't want to fight anything. Viewpoint, please. Sneak around the outside. See how that goes. And yeah, you can change the skin for your raven as well. And some other things like that. It's very cool. I like the way most of the visual things work in this. You can change your armor but still make it look like a different armor. So if you're like, hey, this one looks pretty but it's shit, then you put the good stuff on and just make it look like the pretty stuff. Problem solved. Bless. Exactly. It's so good. That's my problem in Cyberpunk, because I've been playing Cyberpunk off stream. My character looks amazing. She looks so good. But boy is her armor terrible. I feel like it's especially bad at making things that just look ridiculous. There are so many things you can get that don't match at all. They look terrible. But they're really powerful, so... It's a real hard choice. But I obviously go with looks. Looks is obviously superior to actual armor. Yes, we want to have... Exactly, we want to have good gear and look good. Just make that work for us, you know? I feel like it's kind of like the dresses with pockets situation. People are starting to realize that that's what we really want. Smart devs are doing it right. is a really tall mountain. It's gonna be worth it for the viewpoint. It's probably also gonna look really good. Just give us pockets and we'll give you money. I like that. They're definitely getting better at it. I see pockets way more often in dresses these days. Now they just gotta fix the pockets in pants and make them actually reasonably sized. I mean, my boyfriend will shove his full, like, smartphone and his wallet and everything all in the one pocket. I'm like, none of this fits. I could put, like, a $10 note in my pocket, and that's about it. I just carry a massive bag around with me everywhere. Problem solved. And do you like, oh my goodness, putting things in front of a Reggie camera. There's just this nice space at the end of my desk here that can fit things so nicely. If only Reggie wasn't sitting here. Alright, let's go find the well. The well of however you pronounce that word. I know I've heard it before. I just don't remember how to pronounce it. Is there an actual easier way up here? At least down. Here we go. We can jump into a pond. Ooh. Hello. What is this? What is going on here? But why are you only posting my Twitter link? My bot is supposed to alternate between posting like 3 different self-promo things, but it seems to just keep posting my Twitter link for whatever reason. It really wants people to follow me on Twitter. Maybe there? Ooh, there we go. That's good. I just gotta get a tissue real quick. Whoops. Ah! I knocked my microphone stand, and then my controller got stuck on my microphone cable. I'm just gonna mute my mic and turn off my camera for a second while I blow my nose, because you don't want to see or hear that. But I'm still here. That's the wrong camera. That one. My bot got a Twitter sponsorship and didn't tell me. That's rude, but I expect my cut of this Twitter sponsorship. I created you. I am your maker. Give me my money. Reggie is a moderately good boy. When Reggie is sleeping, which is most of the time, Reggie is a very good boy. But Reggie loves food. And if Reggie thinks it's even close to food time, and he doesn't have his food, he will be very upset. So he's supposed to get breakfast at 6:30 in the morning. Anytime from 5:30 onwards, he will start trying to wake us up. He will walk around the bedroom. He will meow at us. He will jump on us. He will bite my feet. He will do whatever it takes to get our attention. I have no idea what I'm doing with these. I'm just moving them. I point them at each other. Don't cross the streams. I did it. Oh look, there we go. That's where you're supposed to go. Through there. Lovely. And he also just likes to bite people's feet and legs at just various times. For no reason whatsoever. He'll just be walking down the hallway. And he'll be lying in the hall. And suddenly you're being attacked aggressively. Cat's the same. Every mealtime is dying of starvation. Exactly. I think Reggie thinks we're gonna forget about him if he doesn't let us know. If he doesn't remind us that it's food time, then we'll forget about him. Yes, while we're cooking dinner, he'll just get up under our feet. Oh my. This is interesting. He'll try to climb on the benches. Oh, here we go. Chest. I got some loot. Excellent. And then he gets scared of the food. Oh dear. Food can be scary, you know. And then poor Reggie as well. The vet said he's too fat. And his chunky belly. Vet says he's too fat, so he's on a diet at the moment. Oh my goodness. So he's even grumpier at us than normal. And it's so annoying. Oh, he was scared of the automatic feeder. Don't know how it's safe again, but cat logic. Eh. As long as he's not scared, that's the important thing. Yeah, I thought about getting an automatic feeder. And then we'd just set it to feed him at like 5:30 or 6 instead of 6:30. But then he'll just start expecting food half an hour earlier than the time that the auto feeder feeds him. So we'll be waking us up at 5 instead. So I don't think that would help our situation. Oh, follow road's not available. Hello, ghost wolves. How you doing? I'm doing no damage to this. Okay, let's just leave this place. Because I don't know what's going on with those ghost wolves. There's no winning, exactly. But that's okay, we still love him. We had to take him into the vet on Saturday because he needed just for his vaccine shots. It wasn't anything, no issues or anything, just his regular checkup type stuff. And oh my god, does he hate going in the cage and going in the car. He's a very odd cat because he's very curious about things. Like if there's a sound in the house, he has to go investigate it. And if, you know, there's something going on, he has to know what it is. Every time you try to open the front door, he'll like run and try to get out the front door. We don't know why, but he hates us.
Hey.
Apparently.
I must come for
I don't know what you guys are doing. But he also just hates new people. If there's someone new that he's never seen before, he freaks out. So, and he's been to the vet before, and when I try to take him to the vet, he'll end up jumping off the like table that you're supposed to put them on and hiding under the vet's desk. Let me outside so I can see all the strangers I hate. Exactly. So he likes to hide under the vet's desk. So I had to like hold him in place the entire time we were there so he wouldn't run away. Okay, I'm gonna disappear for a second so you guys can read the note. Yodna notes, I miss the numbing comfort of our cold wet mists and the soothing sounds of the howling wind. This enclosure of the Essexe smothers me. Its borders offend me. How can you live if you are not free? Okay, that's cool, I guess. So yeah, he doesn't enjoy the experience of going to the vets. But for some reason he always wants to go out the front door. I don't know why. We took him out to my mum's place for Christmas. And he just spent the entire time hiding under the bed in the room that we were staying in. No, that's not true. He escaped the first night. So during the night, on the first night we were there, It turns out, we didn't know this at the time, but it turns out the door to the room we were staying in doesn't necessarily stay closed. Yes, that's great, Reggie. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot see any of my computer. Thank you. Appreciate that. Big stretch. That's a nice zoomed in thing. Let me fix the zoom on that. Hang on. Yeah, so the first night we were staying there, we didn't realize, but the door apparently doesn't actually close properly. Oh no, what's happening? And so he escaped in the middle of the night. He left the room, and I woke up and realized he wasn't in there, and so we were like running around the house. This is on Christmas night too, and I have a couple of young nephews. So I was like, if they hear us running around, they might think Santa's here. I can't, it's not letting me configure the video. Oh, there we go. There it is. Found it. So yeah, we were running around the house trying to find him. We were shaking his food jar so that he would think there was food and he would come out. And we were like, we knew he had to be somewhere inside. At least we were pretty sure he had to be somewhere inside. Work. He zoomed out now. So we weren't too concerned, but we were definitely a little bit concerned and couldn't find him for ages. He was just hiding under a chair when we ended up finding him. But I think it traumatized him a little bit because he just stayed under the bed the rest of the time that we were there. You wouldn't know he's a troublemaker. I know, everyone talks about how cute he is. One of our friends who comes over to our house occasionally just thinks he's the most amazing thing in the world. But no, he's a real nuisance. He's lucky he's so cute, or we would have gotten rid of him ages ago. That's not true, we wouldn't do that. We're not terrible people, I promise. It's just a joke we tell him all the time. That if he wasn't so cute, we would have kicked him out. I was looking through my old phone the other day, because when we first got him, I had a different phone. And like a month or two later, I bought a new phone and I never transferred my files across. But I was looking at the old photos and oh my god, he used to be so tiny. I need to go and get some of those old photos. Damn it, there's the wolves I can't kill again. Ooh, I got him. Whacked him real good.
No prophecy shall find me.
Interesting. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, he was so tiny when we got him. I think he was only maybe 6 weeks. Maybe less when we got him. And he was just so cute. He's still so cute. But he used to be so cute. And back then he couldn't hurt us with his claws and his bites.
Well, Avord, not even I know all your secrets.
So that made him even cuter. Okay, we gotta do this again.
Moved. The light's path is shifted.
Good thing we just learnt how to do these. Very convenient. Okay. I was scared I wasn't gonna make that jump for a second.
These caves run deep. Nidhogg and his serpents have been busy.
Okay. I'm just following the route that it seems like I should be taking. Thanks, game. Shh. Telling me where to go. Love it. I read that Horizon Forbidden West actually has 2 different options for seeing where you have to go for climbing and things. There's one that just has almost nothing, and then there's the one that has like the yellow. I thought that was really cool, that they give you the option of not having yellow all over your screen. Okay, letter. Unfinished letter. It grows more challenging to hide you from Odin's sight. We may need to abandon Asgard for one of the lesser realms. You would fare little better under your sister's dominion. She has made that much clear. Midgard is promising, but the barrier's greater. I know not when or if you might make sense of these musings. Sharing my thoughts like this helps keep them purposeful and sharp. Lovely. Half of these letters don't really make any sense. Oh, come on. Should have grabbed that. Yes, I like that they have the option of either not having the yellow everywhere or still being able to find out where you're going because it's yellow. It's very nice. But we'll probably have to play around with some settings and stuff when I start playing it. Try to find out what works best and such. Ooh, cutscene. Oh yeah, I'm not Eivor in here either, by the way.
Harvey.
I am
Loki
Harvey.
said you'd be here. He told me of the builder's requests, an offer that gives me great worry.
Why was this passage blocked? Has someone been here recently?
Do you hear me, Harvey? This builder is a stranger to us. We know not what he intends.
I am the king of Asgard, Tyr. Do not question my desire to protect her.
Calm, old friend. What's needling you?
Ooh. Reggie's kind of blocking one of those, but that's okay. My burden is my own, a cloud covers Asgard, or a prophecy oppresses me. I do like the prophecy oppressing me. That sounds good.
The Nornir told me I would die at Ragnarok. They described the scene of my passing.
All but a few will perish in the final battle. We know this. Yet we will die well, and live again in great and glorious tales.
I will need your strength in the coming days, to anchor me, to challenge me, to pull me back from the abyss should I teeter.
And I will, as long as breath fills me. So I must caution you. Step with care in this place. What happens here may ripple through the fabric of the Nine Worlds.
Oh my. That sounds
The well is
serious.
sealed. Someone labors to keep me out.
Perhaps it is meant as a warning.
I will take it as a challenge.
Unseal the well. Okay.
I recall there being more light in here.
These sunstones are meant to guide the light, but the path has been diverted.
Alrighty, let's see what we can do here. I love these puzzly type things.
What if an invader was trying to weaken the well's defenses?
Okay, that one
Are we
doesn't
meant
seem
to
to do
intervene?
anything.
The integrity
So
of
let's
this
go there.
place must be preserved. But whether we be a bane or a boon remains to be seen.
Does that go to that one? Okay. Move this. Ooh. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. That makes it much harder. Wait, where does it go? You go in between these bits. Man, this is difficult to control. So... Ugh. I feel like we're gonna want it to go more like here. This is too much maths. Is this maths, technically?
There are two targets the light must strike, but only one stream.
How do two farms share one source of water?
What if we go
By
this way
splitting the
instead?
stream.
Then what? Oh wait, does that show me where it's pointing? Okay, you do a little bit say which way you're going. So I guess that's kind of helpful? Oh, you can come all the way around here. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay. So maybe you need to point at that then. Maybe that's the trick here. You go there. And I come over to this one. this works. So that would do something down there. I'm pretty sure that's an end point. There is much focus happening right now. Not sure how to go about doing this exactly. There's something down here that will explain to me. Because it sounds like I need to split the light. We need 2 beams of light. There are 2 endpoints. But I don't know how to do that. This one is like a receiver endpoint thing, and so is this one. So I'm assuming we need a beam of light going into each of these. But I don't know how to make a second beam. I have 1 beam, but that is all. Put you back on yourself. Nothing. Interesting. Okay. So what if we just do this one then? Let's get this one lined up. Back this way a bit. Seems to do nothing. It makes a noise. It's like I've done the right thing. Something is happening. Just not anything that's helping me with getting a second beam of light. Did they say it and I'm just not paying enough attention? Is that what happened here? That's pretty common. Let's look at our quests and see if there's any more information here. Water promises protection from Asgard's enemies for water from the well of Erd. Unseal the well. That is not helpful. Don't think I got any letters or anything. Oh, I have so many treasure hoards to do. I keep forgetting about them. No, that doesn't seem helpful. What else can I beam things at? Oops. Climb, please. Thank you. Much better. Okay. See anywhere else that I can go. Climb up this. No. Beam something up there. It. What am I missing here? Oh my. What is happening right now? I'm having a great time. There we go. What is this? Could I shoot a beam at this thing? I feel like the answer is no, but I can always try. Better than me just walking around here doing nothing that I'm doing at the moment. But I expect my money from your Twitter endorsement right now. Pay up.
You've done this before, Harvey.
Once or twice.
Okay.
Light has found its mark. The stone is lit.
Okay. Think I see what's happened here.
I doubt the Nornir will appreciate our visit. The curious are not welcome here.
We will have come and gone before they feel our presence.
Get up. Get up. Okay. So, if I move this now, I then have nothing. So I think what I want to do... let's rewind a little bit here. Back over at this one. I'm just trying to work out what this new thing I shot a beam of light at is actually doing. It's not happening on its own. It's going just from there to there. So I still don't have an extra beam. I just have a different coloured beam. Is what it appears to be. Which may or may not make sense. Couldn't tell ya. Does this one do anything? It looks like there are sort of two different colours going on down there. Sounds like it's doing something. And I'm not entirely sure what it is doing. Or how to also activate this other one. This is some thrilling stuff going on right here. Very entertaining content, I'm sure. I hate when I can't solve puzzles on stream. If I point you back at that one now. Nothing. Nothing happens. No. No. Okay, so let's point at this one. Are you doing it? Oh yeah, I think this one's pointing straight back at me. Which is why it didn't look like it worked there for a second. And then we can redirect to... What happens if I do that one? Nothing. Nothing happens. You can be the entertainment while I try to solve the puzzle, Reggie. Does that work for you? Reggie says no and goes back to sleep. Very curious. How do solve puzzle? Puzzle how do? Destroy it. No, I can't destroy it. That's a shame. Okay. What else could I do then? I'm really not sure. Really not sure. back another day. What's this? What is this hole? Unless anybody has any suggestions and or the actual answer, feel free to let me know. Ignore my no spoilers, no backseating stuff for a second. Give me the answer. No pressure. Okay. That goes into there, but that just passes the signal along. It doesn't actually split it. Unless it's going to there. Okay. Okay. I may have just figured it out. I may have just been being very silly for the last 20 minutes. If I aim this directly at that, it has 2 beams. Solved it! Oh dear. Okay. Now that we've got that sorted. It's hard to tell when the beam is reflecting back at itself.
The well is open to us.
Excellent.
I will lead.
Okay. Was that me saying I'll lead or Tia saying he's gonna lead? Oh, well, I'm diving. Oh, well. We make terrible choices.
Take what you need and do it quickly.
I don't know if I should be going through there yet.
Do what you need and do it quickly. We should not linger.
It is done.
I make terrible jokes. I shouldn't lump the rest of you into that. Maybe the rest of you make good jokes. I don't know. But if you do, then I don't know what you're doing here listening to me. Because I don't make good jokes.
Tia?
Yay, more wolves! Glowing red eye wolf. That's exciting. Let's go! Are you my guide? It's a little puppy! It's so
Careless
cute!
little pup. You shouldn't be here. Where are you? There's no wolf alive I can trust.
Javi, stop!
Don't kill the wolf!
Out of my way, Tyr! I'll suffer no wolves in Asgard.
This is a sacred place. Killing
No,
here is
Javi,
forbidden.
no!
You know this, Javi.
Don't kill the papa! Thank you, Tia. For saving. Oh my goodness.
Has your mind fled you?
How could you
act as
possibly
though
want to
possessed
kill
by the spirit of
that
another.
adorable little wolf puppy? Doom awaits
The
me.
Nordenir warned me. A wolf will be
Yeah,
my
I'm pretty
doom
sure
at
the
Ragnarok.
Asgard story started
Will you
with a
slay
prophecy
every
of him
wolf
dying
in the
to
9
a
realms
wolf.
to sidestep this fate? Ridiculous.
But don't kill the wolf puppy.
Take
It's
this
too
beast.
cute.
I want it caged. I would have every wolf and dog in Asgard caged if I could.
To ease your troubled mind, I will do as you ask. We need you focused for the coming war.
Thank you, Courage Bringer.
Some very
Your
loud
steady
wolf
hand.
business going on there.
When one descends this deep, there's no going back up.
Then the only way is further down.
There's no way back up. Okay, guess we're stuck here forever. This is it. This is where we live now. Okay. Into the water we go. Through this cave we saw just before. Oop, okay. Don't run out of air. Oh, we got plenty of air, never mind. It's a long way up though. My goodness, we were deep. Woo! Hope no one's afraid of deep water.
Loki.
Loki! We're gonna talk to our good buddy pal Loki. Hello, friend.
You entered the well, did you not? And you found what you were looking for?
I have a skin of sacred water, yes. Is the builder preparing his demonstration?
How did the well look? Peaceful? Calm? Quiet?
What are you driving at, Loki?
Driving at? I'm only curious. The well is a wondrous place. I wish I could see it for myself.
There was a wolf cub with us, trespassing on sacred ground. But Tyr took care of it.
Took care of it? Is he dead?
Let's just move
I
on
asked you a
from the
question,
subject.
Loki. Is the
Is
builder
the
ready
builder
or
ready?
not?
The wolf, mad one. What have you done to the wolf?
The beast lives for now. Test my patience further, and I may fashion a cap from its coat.
There's no need, Harvey. No need. I only worry about the purity of the well. That's all, and no more.
Now tell me plainly, where is the builder?
In a meadow not far from here. Your raven may find the way.
May you find the way? That doesn't sound very helpful. Just find the way. Just do it. Okay. Find and speak to the builder. I shall. Maybe. Probably. Ooh, this is a fancy place.
Builder!
That wasn't a spot you were supposed to jump off. Oh well, it's fine. Hello?
We found the perfect
Get
spot.
right up in his face.
Did you bring the water?
As promised.
Wonderful. As it blends with my paint, its magic will power the runes of protection that I hear inscribe.
No rune will protect you from my wrath if I catch you playing games.
A perfect mix.
Wait, what are you doing?
Harnessing Hooker magic to bind my spirit to these enchantments. It amplifies the strength.
Hooker magic? You learned this from the Jotnar?
They practice a form of Hooker magic, but this is my own technique, and it's just about done. Could you lend a hand and bring me a few jars of paint? As many as you can.
I mean, if I keep going, I can bring you as many as you've got. They don't seem all that heavy.
Be careful with that jar. It's fragile. Easy. Remember,
close
just
enough?
place it. Don't break it.
Kinda tempted to see what happens if you throw it. Just out of interest. I'm not going
Do take care. We can replace the paint, but the time to prepare it is lost.
But it would be pretty funny. Maybe we should do it. Let's do it. Let's throw some paint. Oh,
That's well enough. Exactly the right spot.
I don't think it'll let
now,
me.
Builder?
Perhaps you should move out of the way. Atop that rock, the view will be much better.
Hey! Oh, look at the stairs. They're like an oil rainbow now. Ah, how lovely. Yeet!
There. Will that do?
It will indeed. Hold, hold.
Yeeted it right
And
into the
there it
stairs.
is. A thing of beauty.
The runes you painted conjured the shield.
They did.
That's
and if
so
all
cool.
goes well, it will protect your allies and roast your enemies.
Show me.
With pleasure. Draw some invaders out from the woods and into the shield. Alive, of course. They must be alive.
The barrier will not harm me as I cross?
You have my
That was
word,
my question.
Tommy.
Open your map. Okay. You're at a patrol northwest of the clearing. I'm assuming this is the clearing I'm in right now. So we just gotta head northwest. I don't know why I had to open my map for that. Seems like I can just point my compass northwest and head northwest. And then maybe use my...
Have a look, Sunan.
The map was not a necessary part of that process. But that's okay. We found what we're looking for.
Dane, the lifeless one. Why has this noble stag wandered so far from the tree Yggdrasil? The sight of this majestic
These
creature
guys.
gives my own heart wings. I will follow in the same spirit.
Oh, hey there.
Over
Come
here,
get
you
me.
stinking shits! Skulking about like cowards. Am I so fearsome that you hide like mice in a farmer's field?
Hello. They caught up real fast. You still coming? Come get me. Do I have to have a certain amount of them go through this shield? Is just like one okay? Because I seem to have lost the others.
Draw them closer. Yes! Yes, it works!
Look at that. Like moths to a
It's like
flame.
trying to make animals follow you in
curse. I'm one, and you're many. What have you got to lose? The
You
fools.
start off with 10
They
and
run
you end up
towards
with
their doom.
Oh my. That seems bad. Ah!
Your shield is failing, Builder.
Uh-oh.
They're passing through.
Sorry, I was distracted by the exploding blood thing that was going on.
To restore it!
Stop.
Not now, Builder. Your shield has failed.
No, not at all. I just need to make some adjustments.
Builder, your shield summons an army, but it's as weak as your word.
Oh my. There's bad guys everywhere. Woo.
This is
Oh
not
my.
what you promised.
Throw some axes.
From all sides.
Hell yeah. Ow. Easy. Woo. Oh man, I heard that shield gets
I
fixed
should have let Loki
sometime soon. Preferably soon. There are a lot of enemies here.
You need to fix this now.
I'm painting as fast as I can.
I really do need to fix this now. That's not a lie. That's not a joke.
I almost have it.
Fix it. Ah. You got it.
That was not as smooth as I had hoped.
No,
The beans
no,
can
it
be
was not.
forgiven when the end
It
bears
was not at
fruit.
all
A
smooth. in
sour
fact.
fruit. Not as sweet as you promised.
It was as bumpy as it gets. Alright, builder.
It held. The shield worked wonders.
It worked well enough. Impressive, but unstable.
Don't fear, my friend. The problem is no more. I have mixed the proper solution. With enough materials and the right incentive, I pledge to build a tower so tall it would shield all of Asgard.
Materials we can find, that is no issue. What incentive do you mean?
Oh, just a trifle. Nothing grand. I only want Freya as my wife and queen.
Why Freya? Sure.
Why the Queen of Asgard? Is it your intent to rule at her side?
Nothing so bold. I would be happy to simply bask in her beauty. She can govern the realm however she sees fit.
Freya is not mine to barter like a bale of wheat. I will ask her what she desires.
Do what you must, but my price stands firm. No Freya, no shield. I have no other needs.
And you have no other friends, so tread lightly here.
Oh snap. He's got no friends. Alright. What's up next? Extended family. Going to talk to Freya to convince her to marry someone. Consult the gods. You know, just having a chat with them. Chilling out. Man, there is a lot of wealth in this area. My goodness. Okay, we should be fine to jump here, right? Yeah. Jeez, that was a big jump. Yeah, sometimes you jump off a building and you think you're gonna land in something. And then you realize that no, actually you're not. And you just fall flat on your face. Good times. That one I knew I wasn't supposed to jump off. Just also didn't seem like it was going to be that big of a deal. And it wasn't. I have the skill that lets my health regenerate, so it's fine. What is this? I'm very curious as to what this is. Interesting. I still don't know. My question was not answered.
Stretch your wings.
Well, hello. There is a bunch of people down here. How you all doing? What are all of you guys up to? Is this all gods? Surely not. There's only like 4 gods.
Witness the wolf from the well!
What? That's not the wolf.
Look
that's
at
in
the
well.
size of this beautiful creature. Impressive, isn't it?
Clear eyes,
Grow up in the
strong
last 2
haunches.
minutes?
It must come from powerful stock.
You fools. It could swallow the moon next month if it continues to grow like this.
Guess so.
I know your mind, Javi. But this wolf is
I mean,
not
it's
your enemy.
still very pretty.
The signs of Ragnarok, when it comes, will be clear for
It's
all
not as
to
cute
see.
as Wolf
Tyr,
Puppy.
you roll bones in a game you do not understand.
That may be.
But wolves are very
But I'll
beautiful
assume the
creatures.
risk. If there's a price to be paid, I'll pay it.
It's the Jotnar that trouble us now. Have you spoken with the builder?
The builder, yes. Is Freya nearby?
She's teaching Thor about organizing armies. A battle they're both losing.
Come along then. You must all hear what I have to say.
Did I scare you with my laugh?
You spoke with the builder. You saw his work.
I did.
And the sacred water, was it put to use?
It was.
Your tongue is shorter than your temper today, Harvey.
Indeed.
These markings are your warriors.
Freya!
Now here we have the
I
four
found you a
corners
nice
of the sky.
man.
Enough of this sorcery, woman.
He's
Just
a
point me
builder
towards
too,
the
so
enemy
you
and
know,
I will
he's got a
handle
good
them.
job. Stable
Have you?
career.
You look troubled.
The builder gave me a demonstration of his magic. He conjured a shield that killed invaders on contact.
That would do well for us.
But your expression says otherwise.
I fear the price is too high.
What does he want?
And I mean,
You.
he can build you a
Me?
house, and then you can just
Does he take us
avoid
for
housing
slavers?
prices.
I will smash his
Pretty
skull
good
till he
deal.
shits out brains.
Now hold on, everyone. Let's weigh the...
Do not finish that thought. What was your reply?
I told him it was your choice alone.
You didn't refuse him outright?
It was for the
safety
greater
of Asgard
good.
is more important than any one of us.
Is that why you've been off alone? Hunting wolves and fretting about your future?
How about I beat on his liver
Also,
till he
did you
builds
not
us
hear
a
my
wall
point
for
about
free?
the housing prices?
Might we consider...
I
I
really
will
think it
not
might be worth
barter
it.
with my body.
That would be a first.
Hold on. I've got it. The blunt end of my hammer on his family stones.
You are overthinking this, all of you. Give this builder an impossible task, a deadline of, say, 9 days. When he forfeits, as he no doubt will, Freya remains free, and we may finish his work as intended.
He would be mad or stupid to agree.
You underestimate men of intellect, Lord of Storms. The builder is a proud man. He won't back down from a challenge.
I do not like this.
Nor do I, but we must act. Loki, bring this offer to the builder.
Your will is my deed, Rune Writer.
You grapple with forces outside your control.
You were eager to see the deal done.
We're Acid. She's Vani.
Watch out! Keep your distance!
The wolf. Shit.
Tyr, stand back! I'll get it!
Am I supposed to be killing it? So far it just says chase. Oh man, it is fast. I think I'm gonna have to change that
Out of the way!
timed command for my bot because it just keeps posting the Twitter link. Let me do the job for you, bot. Hey, if you haven't followed and you're enjoying the content, maybe you should consider following.
The final blow. Do not fight the beast! Leave it to me!
I'm pretty sure there's a exclamation point Discord. We'll give you a link to the Discord.
Are you the wolf foretold?
That's the other one I was supposed to do.
Are you destined to destroy me?
Useless bot.
I am the Death Walker. I am the living ghost.
It's
cannot
supposed to be random. To be fair, it's supposed to randomly choose between
We'll
the
see
three
which is
different
stronger,
options.
your fate or my will.
So it's possible that it just coincidentally has chosen the Twitter option 4 times in a row now, I think we're up to. But that seems unlikely. Hey! So I think it may be a little bit broken. Which is probably not even the bot's fault, more just mine, because I don't know how to do it. But I'm sure it has posted the other things, at least occasionally. Ooh. Didn't know this was Dark Souls. Neither did I. I did not sign up for this. There's a reason I haven't played Dark Souls. Ah! Ah! Okay. Let's heal. Uh-oh. Okay. Still got him. That's good. Also, this wolf is part mole, apparently. Digging through the ground. Can you be not in the ground? That'd be great. Oops. Ah! Okay. I see how it is. Oh, I don't have any adrenaline. I was trying to use my abilities. I didn't have any adrenaline. There we go. Doing that. God damn it. You better not have just called your friends. Oh my goodness. Please stop. Please stop. Just die already. Oh my goodness, I don't have any adrenaline again. I thought it was nearly full. Oh man. Oh god, I'm out of stamina. Ah! Oh man, I thought I was dead there. I wasn't exiting the Beast Slayer on purpose. Don't know if that makes it any better, but I wasn't doing it on purpose, I promise. Would have been extremely rude if he completely healed when I left the area. Luckily that was not the case. Good thing I'm playing this on easy. This would be hard. On hard mode. I mean, I know that, like, it's implied that it would be hard if you were playing it on a hard difficulty. This fight especially.
If I spare your life, will you do the same?
There hasn't been a lot in this game that I've said, this would be difficult. But I think would still probably be moderately easy on normal or hard difficulty. But this fight would be a pain. Ow. Okay. We did it. Don't eat the mushrooms. Kill the wolf.
I've warned you well, and look where it has led!
Avi, stop! Stay your ex!
Nice beam of light coming through the clouds there.
Out of my way, Loki!
You swore an oath to never spill my blood.
Step aside, and I won't have to.
This is my blood!
What?
He is my son!
Oh my.
Bastard! Tyr, you've cared for this wolf. You will be its jailer. Take it to Lingby. Find it there. Make sure it never leaves the island. I can speak with the dwarf Ivaldi. May he find a more permanent solution.
Come, boy. You're safe with me.
Be kind, Justice Bringer.
That man must be strong. I'm terrible at Norse mythology.
Loki.
Ooh.
There will be a reckoning.
Just whacked my microphone. Sorry.
Of this, I have
Still
no
getting used to having a microphone in my face. Although, let's be honest, I'm terrible with spatial awareness in general, not just the microphone. So I think it's not even necessarily that I'm not used to it. I think even if I'd been doing this for years, I'll still be whacking. I trip on things, I run into walls all the damn time.
The skies darken like an ill omen. My impossible task grows more urgent.
Okay. Forging a bond. I might actually finish up here for today. I'm feeling a bit tired. That's one thing I still have to get better at with streaming, is just lasting longer. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me today. probably be back tomorrow. I don't know. I'll see how I'm feeling. I'm kind of thinking I'm just gonna try to smash out Assassin's Creed over the next couple of weeks. You know, since I don't have a job, I'm just chilling out most of the time. So yeah, between applying for jobs and doing a few other things at home, I'm just streaming. So hopefully I'll stream again tomorrow. I might just do shorter streams more often for the next couple of weeks. But hopefully I'll be finding a job soon. Unfortunately, I do actually have to get a job. It's very sad. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to focus on smashing out Assassin's Creed. I was doing The Witcher, but I think between doing The Witcher and then Assassin's Creed and then Sherlock Holmes, I think there was just a bit much going on. Too many games. So I don't know if I'll be continuing with The Witcher at the moment. I have played it before, so it's not like it was something that I was super excited to finally get to play and to do all the things and stuff. But, oh my goodness. I opened the camera controls so many times because they weren't opening, but they were opening in the background. Okay. But yeah. Hopefully back tomorrow with more Assassin's Creed. Let me see if we can find someone to raid. Does anybody have anyone they would like to raid? Anybody they would be going to watch now anyway? I find it so hard to find people to raid. It's probably not too bad trying to find Assassin's Creed Valhalla streamers now, but I never wanted to spoil myself on anything, so it's hard to find people who are doing stuff earlier in the game than me. But I don't really, I'm moderately far through now, so maybe it wouldn't be so bad. What have we got? Or we could go somewhere completely different. If anybody else has anything they would like to go and watch, maybe we'll go see if there's somebody streaming an early Assassin's Creed game. Is someone streaming Assassin's Creed 1 or Assassin's Creed 2? Nobody is streaming Assassin's Creed 1, I don't think. There is literally no one showing up on my my browse screen. Okay. Well, in Tokyo. Interesting. Yeah. Maybe not. Black Flag is good. I like Black Flag. Who's playing Black Flag? Oh yeah, now I get to watch ads before I get to have a sneak preview of the person. How do you find people to raid? Somebody please explain to me the process. A smart process that's better than whatever I'm doing right now of how to find people to raid. This person looks around. Ooh. Okay, sure. Really depends on if I see people I follow. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, there's a bunch of people that I follow that are live, but most of them are just people I've followed along the way, but I don't necessarily watch anymore. And the only person I would raid is playing Forbidden West, which I don't want to spoil, and also is the person I've raided like the last 3 times I've raided. So I kind of want to try something different. So let's try this person out. I've never watched them before. I have no idea how they're doing. But they're playing Black Flag, and their future games list has all the other Assassin's Creed game listed. And a bunch of other games that I would like to play. So, similar interest in games, so let's give it a go. If I can remember how to do this. I don't raid very often because I don't often have people watching to raid with. Okay, here we go. Start raid. Okay. So yes, Prosciutto Fist seems to be their name. We're gonna go raid them. They're playing some Black Flag, so sorry if you haven't played that one before, but you know, it's old by now, so thank you, Jinx. I hope you also have a wonderful rest of your day, although you probably don't have a lot of it left. Go to sleep. Get some rest. And I'll hopefully see you all back here sometime. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. And yeah, we'll go from there. Thanks for coming and hanging out. We'll do after you join the raid. Excellent. Thank you. Alright. Catch you all next time. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks.
Ah! Bubbles the Geek, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate